Stannis doesn't eat it.
It's true. Are y'all
Much.
ready for a recap?
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
do it. I actually need notes this time, so please go thorough.
Let us
Well,
rock it.
it's not super thorough.
Damn
Previously
it.
on Genesis, 2,306 casualties, 694 survivors from the attack on Exile's Refuge. The Wreath's coordinated assault overwhelmed the island. Even those that took shelter hid among the forests. No one was safe. It's hard to think that things could have gone worse if it weren't for your intervention. Gathering everyone together, Saint spoke out towards you all, towards the exiles. A rallying cry, a vow, a promise. The island was evacuated, the survivors boarding the Endurance and preparing to travel east to the Wildwoods, while you all made your way for the Bastion of the Seven, to establish a new seventh, to defend against the impending assault. In an immaculate display, you slew 3 of the Wreath, and held off a portion of Sauron's armies with the aid of a few from the Seven and the Genesis Project, and a small portion of the Clockwork Army supporting the militia that has been fighting this front for years. Preparing to tend to those who were wounded or killed in the skirmish, you gathered near the main gates. And this is where we will resume.
First things first, did we loot the bodies?
I don't know, did you?
We kind of want.
I mean, we probably would have.
Yeah. No one us.
As long as no one looks like they're dying. Does
I
anyone look like
feel
they're
s-
dying?
I'm
I feel
kind of
sick.
dying.
There's a few.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. You're always dying.
This is true.
There's a
true.
few soldiers that aren't doing too well, but they're being tended to right now. Eusebius is kind of hovering around, seeing if anyone is in need of dire attention.
Okay, well... Time to loot the bodies.
Time
Okay.
to get the bodies.
Roll a d100.
Oh, you're good at these, Lark. The last time you rolled them, it was great.
Shut the fuck up.
23.
Eat dicks.
Gladly.
Alright. Okay, roll another d100.
Okay, D100.
And one
Nice.
more.
Okay.
Damn, all the hard rolls earlier, or the bad rolls earlier, are coming back.
Yeah,
They're
basically.
paying off now, but you know, I don't
Paying
think loot,
off, he says.
Yeah, I don't think loot makes up for casualties, but
You get
we'll see.
2 potions of superior healing.
Oh, definitely worth it.
That is
Jesus
8d,
Christ,
8d4
Chad.
plus 8.
Yep.
And let's see. Hold on.
We all brace.
You don't have to brace.
Nope. I'm in position. I'm ready to go.
Assume
in
the position. You find a scroll of fireball.
Firebolt?
Ball.
Fireball.
Ball.
Okay.
DC 15. That's most things that you find of importance on them.
Okay. Now, here's a question.
Yep.
Do they even have blood?
The Reef?
Yeah.
Roll survival.
Just
To
the
start
one would've.
dissecting?
I'm curious what they are. Let me just make sure I'm not on an advantage. Good.
Get the big fucking spear
Nine.
that horse asshole was using.
Would
It's
I
a
be able to
lance.
give him
It
a-
is certainly a lance.
Would I be able to give Sanus a help on that?
Sure.
Okay. You know
We'll
what?
take the 9.
You know what? Fuck it. I haven't used any luck.
Go ahead, roll again. We'll take the 9.
That one, baby!
We'll
that's
take
poetic.
What a great start!
Oh, Vin, you got competition.
It
Yay!
is surprisingly not that hard. We're not looking at the lands.
No wonder why we got a 9.
It's surprisingly
Chucks-
not that
Chucks
hard.
the lance somewhere else.
Surprisingly not that hard to cut a person's hand off and see what's inside. So a 9 will do fine. You see that there's blood, kinda.
Isn't it? I think
All
you just wiped it
coagulated.
once.
A
Yeah, isn't it kinda,
little
like,
bit.
black and brackish.
Not entirely.
No.
No,
It's like slow flowing nastiness.
a little. It's a little thicker than it should be. And quickly after they died, you assume it started to coagulate a bit. But not like... They had a pulse. It seems, at least.
So, only kind of undead.
From what you can tell.
Undead 2.
Pre-mortem?
That'd be living.
That's just living.
Look, dude, I'm not great with those.
Play the
okay?
vine boom.
Fucking Vin's over here like, wait, maybe
Thanks.
we're all undead. Fuck.
No, Vin is not as stupid as I am.
I
No.
want art of Vin saying pre-mortem,
Oh,
Just
God.
like nodding solemnly.
followed by just Sandu saying, "You mean alive?"
it's just everyone looking at her, judging.
Correct.
Oh my god.
20 intelligence, by the way.
Oh god. Okay, so that's pretty much what Sanus wanted to try and figure out. Like, are they undead? If so, like, what flavor of?
Roll Arcana.
Okay, where's Arcana? There's Arcana. I'm using luck because fucking what the hell?
Enough
Another
nines.
nine.
Roll above a 10. 19? Much
you go.
better.
19. Okay.
Jesus, god damn.
Thank
What the
goodness.
shit?
You would know that undead creatures like this are not easy to come by. And typically they have to be made. But it's strange. Typically, when you do that, they lose a lot of their personality. They lose a lot of their free will. And, well, they're pretty dead. These are remarkably alive for being in a state of undeath. You can't quite pinpoint exactly where, but you know to achieve such a task takes an immense amount of raw energy.
Dealing with some, like, thoroughly advanced necromancy, but not?
Oh, 100% necromancy in this case.
I figured.
It's just weird.
It's just way...
You haven't seen it before.
Way beyond.
Oh, actually, I do have, just so you know, because I forget this all the time. I was thinking that I did.
Hunters.
I have, where is it? As well as on intelligence ability checks to recall information about them.
Okay, we'll go ahead and roll. You rolled at advantage and got a 19. Go ahead and roll one more time for the luck.
Okay.
It's about the same result.
It's about the same, just a tiny higher.
Yeah, you get a slight feeling that, you get a good understanding of just the kind of power Soren is able to throw around if he can just make these people as they are in the quantity that he has. Having 1 or 2, 3, sure. It's kind of hard to make sense of more than 10.
Yeah, this is lichdom level necromancy.
Not quite.
Barkins?
Not, well, no, they're not making liches, but like someone who has the ability to do this has power nearing that.
They could become a lich if they so desired.
Exactly.
Great.
Are you telling me we have to worry about more fucking liches?
I'm so tired of magic people.
Looks at Vin.
I
at
know.
Looks at me.
I
You're
know.
tired of yourself.
I mean,
Wow. All right.
don't
I'm not
think-
exempt.
I don't think Sanus has even said this to anyone yet.
It's true, he hasn't.
I'm still over here cutting off
KJ
like
is so
Citrine's
tired
hand.
of magic people.
Whaps all of you with meta newspapers.
No.
I'm standing there with him.
You aren't thinking the thoughts.
You don't know undead like Sanus does.
Oh god.
The only undead I know is the dead on the floor.
That's not undead.
Two drums
They're
and a
just
cymbal
dead
fall
now.
off a cliff.
Thank you, Tom Scott.
They're no longer undead. They are just dead.
And that's the way they should be, because, oh god, these are terrible people.
It's true.
Either way, Sanus is gonna sort of finish up, toss whatever part he cut off. I guess it's a hand back onto the pile and wander back.
This has taken about a minute in game
Yep.
time.
Well, you handed a man. What did you learn from it? Do they have anything, any more incriminating evidence or, important documents or whatever on them? Or
No documents. Couple of potions of healing, really good ones. And scroll. I don't know who would be beneficial for. I don't know. Do you want a scroll of fireball? I don't really need one. Oh wait, you can use items very easily. Tosses imp the scroll of fireball.
Good.
That actually might be pretty good because I can just bump Vin for a fireball.
Yeah.
Congrats, you can follow up your bonus action Chain Lightning with a single-use bonus action Fireball.
God.
That's terrifying.
wait, double bonus action? What?
No, I mean the next turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
Or I guess just action.
True.
might have never fucking used one of these. How the hell do you, Vin?
You
What?
read it and think very hard.
Ah, fuck. I always hated
Okay.
school.
Yeah, thinking
I
very
say
hard
that
is tough.
given I've
Fair
never
enough.
been to school, but still.
Either way, everyone can hear me? Yeah. No, those are bad. Those are How do you know, does anyone know what kind of magic Soren does?
No fucking clue, Shaw says.
How
Something
about you
fucked
guys? Ivar, Lorelei?
up. I've done a little bit of research, but not enough to come to many conclusions. He's very reclusive in terms of his methods.
Okay. At least necromancy.
Valaras kind of leans forward. From what I've seen, he's not really a necromancer. At least not traditionally.
No, but those are undead.
Oh yes,
And-
absolutely.
Incredibly powerful ones.
Incredibly so.
He could have become a lich at this point if he wanted.
He's not. Don't worry.
Oh, he's
Wait.
not. I'm saying he has the power to.
Oh yes, absolutely.
That's not any more relieving.
No.
I mean, we also do have a current, a lich who's being a current thorn on our sides. Who's to say, didn't recruit him or someone just as powerful as him to create these gestures towards the bodies in the ground.
But don't
Possible,
also
but
forget
unlikely.
that Soren's been around for God knows how long now.
And how long have these members of the Wreath been around? Because, well, that incident only happened recently.
Well,
Which incident?
Oh, God.
the
We have
lich.
Yeah. I guess it's not really hidden knowledge. There is a lich named Flint who's been causing us a lot of problems and has been
Ah,
a ever-increasing threat.
I see. An incident not here. Got it. You see Vico
Yeah.
just kind of take a single step back, who's incredibly beaten up, not wanting to think about a lich right now.
Don't worry about it. They're not a problem right now. If they were,
Great.
at least a couple of us would probably have been dead.
He threatened to kill me. A lot
I'm
of
did?
times.
I'm sure he did. Liches do that.
Yeah. I've had just about enough of his shit.
I think, yeah, that goes for most people when it comes to liches, I think.
Is everyone
Yeah.
good? Is everyone okay?
A little bit. Hold
looking-
on. I got some magic left. You see Vic just rub his hands together and just point all fingers out. Gonna do a mass cure. You all heal 15.
Nice.
I'll take it.
I'm feeling a lot better.
Yeah.
I still feel a
Okay.
little sick.
A little
Either
sore
way.
myself, but fuck me, I'm feeling a lot better now that oh god. Fucking what's her face? Death staring at me every 5 seconds. Ugh.
Citrine.
Yeah.
Also, as far as how old the wreath are, well, one of them is Paige. And DM, how old is Paige?
How old is Senus?
30. Hold on. 30. Flat.
He would be around his mid-60s.
So, assuming Paige was turned when I knew him and I just didn't know somehow, 40 years ago or so.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my assumption that they're probably not involved with one another.
Yeah, probably not.
You see Mias kind of approach you all. There's a lot of people that are wounded, so I think I'm going to stay here for a little bit and make sure everyone gets touched up.
Alright.
Sounds
Work yourself.
good.
Right.
So where do we go from here?
Well, we got two places. Either we go and take care of that dragon on the south side, or we head for the capital.
As much as running into my father and having to fight and or kill him sounds like a great proposition, I think I prefer murdering a dragon.
I think I'm in the same boat. I'm not
I hate
ready
to
for
s-
that.
I'm fucking just. I'm upset that seems like the less terrible option, but yeah, I'm in agreement. Fuck.
Do you guys know anything about that dragon?
Who are you
As
saying
I'm
this to?
pointing to the 7. I'm trying.
I
to
mean-
I'm blanking.
I mean, outside of the fact that it's Soren's pet, not much.
Well, knowing that it's Soren's pet makes it even better for us to just go ahead and kill him. You know, yeah, I'm ready to go fight a dragon again. Fuck.
Hey, maybe you can convince it to be on our side somehow.
I highly
Round
fucking doubt
motherfucking
it.
3.
I do too. But hey, you know, your family lineage and all.
Eh.
Hey,
Right.
listen, better chance than literally anyone else.
Let's get cleaned up.
Good plan. You all make your way back to your ship.
I think so.
I think
Alright.
we do.
You all gather aboard the Perseverance and get ready to take a nice, deserved rest. At this point, the ships have both descended because they were above the battle before to avoid getting damaged. You board
Said-
and go ahead.
You said Mias is staying behind, correct?
Yeah, they're going to be tending to the wounded.
Gotcha.
We can still keep in contact for the rings, right? Because the bastion's a little closer than the port, right?
1,000 miles.
Potentially. I'll check the map real quick.
I was about to say it's going to be on the edge.
If you are at Blackstone Peak, you are. Let's see. From the bastion, you have most of the island of the Monarch that you can reach.
Okay. So we'll be just at the edge of communications range.
Yeah, I guess we'll relay that. If anything happens, give us a ring. We'll try to be back.
Mias still has mine.
I'm sure
Didn't we
someone
replace
here
yours?
knows sending.
Or yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I forgot that we had the encounter with Jazz.
Yeah, and Jazz was just like,
I could make those. Yeah, okay, never mind. I forgot that I had gotten mine back.
yes,
Because we distributed the shit out of those.
it's true, you did do that.
Very cool. Never mind.
And as you were all gathering, I'm assuming you're making a nice lunch after that conflict.
Oh yeah.
Alright. You see Gwen kind of approach y'all. Hey, I'm thinking I might also help Lorelei out with transporting some of the exiles to the Wildwoods. Figure, since y'all aren't going to be using the ship for a bit, might as well make use of it.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Would you... How close do you think you can get us to where the dragon is said to roam? Safely.
I mean, I can take you to Embercord.
I don't have the map in front of me, so I couldn't say.
I'll move the map to Sivern real quick.
Thank you.
I was about to say we wouldn't even really be going that far. We'll just be going to the side. I mean,
if they have a boat we could use, we could get to the Isle of the Monarch much more quickly and safely.
I mean, it took the Vagrants, 3 to 4 days to come back up from
A
the
week.
divide?
About a week.
Yeah.
We had a couple of days extra in the process.
Ah, that's true. That's what I'm thinking.
We did TP back towards the port.
You took the boats up.
Well, no, I think Vin was mentioning when we went from the divide
Oh yeah,
back to the port.
That
yeah,
is correct.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Specifics.
So
Shit.
I think we can certainly. Well,
It'll probably
I
be
guess-
the safest to do if there is that fucking dragon. And I'm sure if he sees an airship, he's probably gonna think, another toy.
oh yeah, no, we can't take the airship down right now. We could outspeed it, maybe, but it's not worth the risk.
That also draws a fuck ton of attention.
Would Elwyn be back at Embercord? Because they came... Did they come up with us?
No, they were probably.
They escorted y'all all the way to the blockade around Exile's Refuge and won the seafaring
Right.
battle there, while y'all stormed the island.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And whether or not they pushed for Northern Home or not. well,
You can
I don't know.
assume they started making their way back to recoup.
Yeah. Time to send ascending.
I was gonna say, do we want to just beat them there?
Sends ascending
Very
to
cool.
Elwyn. Let's see.
Yep.
Hey, going to take care of Dragon. Would we be able to borrow a ship and crew for travel down? I think that's either 20 or 25 words.
That's 20.
Okay.
Please.
Hugs and kisses, Santa's now.
What the fuck? Yeah, if you meet us at Embercord, we'll be there in a few days. We can get you situated. Probably, I guess. I'm not too familiar with this magic. Ren's done it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Yup. All right. You're too good at that, Tao.
So, yeah, Sennis would let everyone know, yeah, they could set us up with a ship and crew. Probably.
Cool. Embercord it is.
All right. When are y'all wanting to leave?
When do you want to help escort those folks back to the Wildwoods?
Probably ASAP.
I mean, we can swing over. The endurance can follow. I can just drop you, and then we can redirect a straight path towards the Wildwoods.
Yep.
I say that's
Time.
probably the best plan.
Sanus will mingle amongst all of the people and try and recruit them to his Blood Hunter order.
Oh God. Well, you know what? That's actually probably not a bad
Actually?
idea.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, I have a solid +0 here. Hey,
Let's
buddy. Hell yeah. I'm gonna use luck. I'm gonna use luck. It's my last luck of the day.
Go for it.
No.
Oh,
Hey!
God.
It's a
Buddy.
4.
You get about 4 people interested, maybe.
That's-
You get 4 solid maybes.
That's 4 more than I was
that's better than
expecting.
0.
Given how many exiles there are, you went through like several hundred people. You get 4 maybes.
That is 4 more than I was expecting. We take those. That's a
take
success
those.
in my book.
We'll see what happens.
Strangely accurate number for that kind of scenario. Hey, you wanna control blood? He said to 6/700 terrified people.
Hey,
They're
guys,
not
look what I
terrified,
can
they're
do.
just mourning.
Yeah, they're just mourning.
All
Well,
right,
I mean,
fair.
he'd probably be more like, "Hey, you want to learn blood so you can kill the fuck out of Soren?" Or be part of
Learn
it.
blood.
Learn blood.
Learn the blood.
Learn
Gonna
blood.
teach you blood.
Oh, the good blood.
Can I be with Sanus, I guess, talking to people about our stronghold if they want to, I don't know, come by? Maybe.
So you see Sanus going around going, blood, 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 blood. What? And you want to contribute.
Sure.
How?
No.
That at least it's one of our personal spaces, and it's probably one of the safest
It's
places in the Wildwood
safe.
currently.
This is true.
I would respectfully disagree.
Okay.
Gesturing to Aether Garden.
All right.
But I mean, I was under the impression that was also what Sanus was doing, basically recruiting people.
No,
For
he's
the
just yelling
stronghold.
blood, 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 blood.
Either way,
He's more eloquent than that.
4 solid
Not by
maybes.
much, but still.
4 solid maybes. As you all make your way southeast,
Hell yeah.
as the day goes on, you see the Endurance and Perseverance kind of just fly side by side as several groups have boarded onto the top deck under Gwen's supervision. More will be boarding once you all evacuate at Embercord. And how far is this? Okay, so you all will be arriving in around the middle of the night. So, yep.
Right quick before anything, like, just to, for sake of, I assume that everybody will be mostly busy at the Bastion, like the Genesis Project and the Seven.
Probably.
Like, just to confirm with them, like, we're gonna go do this thing, y'all good? Or y'all gonna basically stay here and get things figured out?
Who are
More
you
to the-
asking this to?
Like, more to, of course, Lorelai is gonna be coming with us and stuff, so it'd be more to, like, just to make sure they're good. Like, I assume Saint is gonna be staying with the members of the Seven.
We're going to rally and get our people ready, and we're going to take back the Crimson Sands while you're gone, and then prepare for an assault on the slave land. Yes.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Crack some skulls.
Hope to see you soon. And
Likewise.
Yeah, now we'll head off. I just wanted to be sure.
You all make your way to Embercord.
Yeah. Long
Yeah.
rest.
You all can mark off a long rest.
Hell yeah.
Very good.
Vin, no.
Hey, let's go.
We mark off one what? Sorry.
Long rest.
Long
Yeah.
rest.
She's doing push-ups in a room, but it's just her like kind of sitting on her knees and trying to push up her arms, but she just kind of
Roll strength check.
Oh no, I had to open my mouth.
She's trying to get out of bed. That's what she's trying to do. Oh yeah.
That's not bad for Vin.
That's not horrible.
You're able to get a
It's
couple
slow.
sets in. You get like, like a solid 3 sets of 10, and it takes you like 20 minutes, but you do it.
I mean,
Santa's
that's a
claps from
success
the doorway.
Thank you.
Well done. Better than the chair incident. You're improving.
Yay! I have never played a character with minus strength in my entire time playing D&D, okay?
It's great.
Oh, it's great.
You love to
It's
see it.
one of my favorite things, because it's just... God, it is endless fucking hilarity. Holy shit.
It is the comedy simulator.
My God.
As you all are... It's late in the night. Y'all are mostly vibing in your rooms, and you feel the ship slowly lurch to a stop as you hear Gwyn kind of just run downstairs. Alright, y'all, if you want to get off here, we can get you at Embercord and get these people to a better home, I suppose.
Alright.
Sounds like a plan.
Anything you need from the ship, take it now, because you're not going to see it for a while.
Oh God.
Alright,
Shoves
give us
everything in his bag of holding.
Alright.
Alright, but how much is in your bag of holding?
A lot.
Y'all have like 3 bags. Do you have 4 bags or 3 bags of holding?
I think we
3.
each
I don't
have
have one.
Okay, so
Oh,
I
you
do
3.
not
have
have
one?
one. Nope.
I don't either.
Oh!
Does he
Rest
do that?
assured,
I
Bullshit,
do.
you have
I
one.
do. No, I do.
I'm about to say.
rest assured, y'all are nowhere close to filling them.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I bring
Fair.
a pillow.
Looking at literally everything in my inventory, still not close.
Yep.
I just forget that the bag of holding is our backpack.
For the most part, yeah. Yeah, you all, I'm assuming, leave the ship and make your way in.
Yeah. Safe travels,
yeah.
Gwyn.
Thanks again.
He lands in the water because he can do that and actually like pulls it into the cove. And you see there's a little bit of tension, but it's kind of like we know these guys sort of deal as you all exit onto the docks.
Vin waves at the wall of cannons.
The lieutenant kind of just greets you. I got a message from Ren telling me that Elwyn received a message from you guys, so thankfully we were expecting you. Didn't expect it to be this late, but you know what? It's fine.
Travel's a little
if-
weird.
If you remember where you were
Sorry.
before, you can get set up there again if you'd like.
Very cool.
Alrighty.
They're
Sounds
a
good as
couple
always.
days out, so you got some time to relax.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no, the lieutenant wasn't there. He was on the ships. Wait.
Random,
It's
random
second
conscript.
Random guy.
Also fair. I mean, realistically. Do we even know
I'm
the
another
lieutenant's name?
lieutenant. You can call me Gregory.
Yeah.
Cool.
So is like lieutenant just a name or is it a title for you? Like,
It's a
I'm
title.
still trying to figure it out with that other guy.
Most people just call him the lieutenant, but his, most people don't use his first name. His surname is Toll.
Alright, well, interesting.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
By the way,
Thanks
welcome back.
Thanks for having us.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah, y'all are, you helped that situation, and he points towards the general direction of the hell portal.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Yeah.
that was interesting.
Don't sweat it. You can bunk here for a little bit.
Sounds good.
thanks,
See,
dude.
Gwyn gives a wave as they are now pulling out of the cove as they lift out of the water. You see many streams. There's like some pockets that seemingly fill with water near the bottom of the ship that just kind of waterfall out the sides as they leave and continue east.
Man, I miss
Hello?
him already.
You can still talk to him on the ring
Yeah, he's within those thousand miles.
for now.
I don't know what to say.
Did you miss him?
Hugs and kisses, bye.
Yeah.
The most cursed sendings.
Wonderful.
All right.
Reminds me, I have to start sending cursed things again.
Oh god.
That terrifies me, saying it's like, what are you gonna send? Like, I'm inside your walls or something? Like,
I've got the high ground.
I can smell you.
I'm sneaking around right now. You just
well,
can't
Mom, the
see
music
me.
It is quite effective when I'm bad in the judgment.
All right,
Anyways,
Morgan Freeman. You all enter into your previous room. Anything else you want to be doing while this goes on?
How many days?
It'll be around a day and a half until they arrive.
do
We'll
we have
say.
our own individual rooms?
Not really. It's the situation you had last time where it's like, oh yeah, you got a couple beds.
We're bunking.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, yeah, you mind like just keeping things chill for like about an hour? I want to try something.
Yeah, go nuts.
Sure.
Do you need us to watch you, or?
Nah, just keep things quiet if you don't mind.
Alright.
Tao, I want to try and
Yep.
try and meditate, have a little chit chat.
Roll that d100.
Oh boy.
Nope.
Yeah, it's a no.
You focus and concentrate, but the occasional sound of cannon fire on the distance is a little distracting, and just kind of like you feel yourself starting to slip into that trance that you're familiar with, and then just in the distance.
I just open my eyes a little bit. Yeah, no, this ain't gonna fucking work.
What are they still shooting at, though?
I mean, there's probably still some ships out there.
Oh, definitely.
Either
I mean, I was
ships
kinda
or
thinking-
test fires or training.
I mean,
Eh,
cannon fire also is a mighty big, it discourages them from setting up shop again. So,
if they had any fucking forces left, I mean, we blew
I
up
mean-
the divide, and I'm sure the Vagrants had the field day at the Northern Home.
I mean, but
There's probably a couple
Still probably
still
more.
around.
You would remember that while Northern Home and the Divide were the main naval hubs, that there are still dozens and dozens of outposts along the coast that have... I mean, if you amass all of those ships, that is like more forces than Embercord would likely be able to handle, but it's also too many ships to fit in the lake.
Fair.
At least
Yeah.
comfortably. Like
Yeah,
that, like a couple fireballs just would fuck their day.
that would be snug.
Yeah. So plus you can't. I mean, they're outposts. It's you get the picture.
Get the
Yeah,
picture.
Yeah.
There's still naval forces, just not immensely concentrated.
Okay.
Works for us.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, yeah, kind of think about it. We kind of, well, besides seeing what is up with Northern Home, I guess we kind of retaken basically the north of Civil or Navatway.
For the most part, it seems.
Wild.
At least the major strongholds, the major points of interest, yeah.
Blazing the trail.
let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Blazing the trail.
We have to fight a fucking dragon, Vin.
I'll sing it a third time.
I will smite you for it.
That's understandable. I will not sing it a third time.
Good idea. Sanus is gonna start crafting a potion.
All right. What potion are you crafting?
We'll go with Death Ward Plus.
All right.
Sick.
Specifically plus. Okay. It takes 4 days to craft, so go ahead and we'll roll at the end of the 4 days. We'll do it that way
Okay.
this time.
Okay. And let me just put it so that there.
All right. Anyone else doing anything, or are y'all just bedding down and waiting for Elwyn to arrive?
Just chilling.
Yeah, just after that whole spiel, kit and caboodle, taking it easy.
All right.
Yeah.
You spend a day casually drinking at the bar. There's a couple people that are like, "Oh, hey, you're the lot that closed the hell portal." Nice.
Yeah.
You get like a couple dudes like, "Oh yeah, I was actually on the wall firing the cannons. That shit was wild."
Oh, sick! You guys were great.
We've been practicing.
It showed.
Hey,
You helped immensely.
It worked very well.
Yeah, they're good at resisting magic. They're not good at resisting a 12-ounce ball of steel traveling faster than you can see.
Oh yeah, I guess I will ask. I know it hasn't been the longest time, but are the Bone Devils still a threat on the island? I'm guessing yes.
I mean, there's still quite a few that are just out in the wild and in the mountains and the woods. So it's still not exactly safe, but like, we haven't had an incident on that wall for since the Hell Portal was closed. So I mean, there's that we got going for us.
That is.
We have
that is
seen. We have seen some Bone Devils, like, like peeking out of the holes, like kind of like, hey, where the fuck did portal go? But they didn't. They left before causing any issues.
Gotcha. Good. Glad
Yeah.
to fucking hear it. To know hell portals and bin raises her glass.
To an inordinate amount of cannon fire.
I like that too.
I like that one better. Cool. And yeah, just waiting on that sweet, sweet gun-toting man.
Another day passes. Or rather, after the first day, around noon the following day, you see a few ships being led by very familiar faces pull in and get docked.
Howdy, howdy. Hopefully your trip was good.
I mean, we saw what happened, and by Ren's calculations, there's an unfortunately low amount of trips up to the Endurance. So, my condolences.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Yeah.
That being said, we don't really have time for that. Y'all need to go south, right?
That's right.
We
Yep.
do.
Alright. I reckon you won't have too much of an issue in terms of opposition, especially if we get you set up with one of the ships that's, flying Soren's colors. We can set that up pretty easy.
Cool.
Yeah,
Sounds good to
that
me.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna stay here. Rest of my men are gonna stay here for the most part. We can get you a couple people to help get you down. Will they need to wait for you, or once you're off, can they return?
That's a good question, guys. Do we want to come back here, or should I just take us back to the Endurance once this is all said and done?
Probably make
Well-
the most sense to go back to the Endurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, those guys are coming back anyways once they're done in the
That's what
Wildwoods,
I
right?
thought. Yeah, I believe so. So,
Correct.
yeah, we'll just send your men back on their way once they're done transporting us.
Alright, sounds good then. We're gonna get ready, see if there's anything we can do to make our way to the slave land, but I doubt we'll be able to effectively make it there in time. Most of our forces are naval after all. We could trek across the deserts to get there, but that's risky. That being said, we do plan on being there for the day of the assault on the Enclave. So, keep an eye out.
Will do. Thanks for all your help, Elwyn.
I want this fucker dead as much as you do, and you help me close the hell portal. Least I can do.
We'll see you
Try
then.
our best to. We'll try our best to make sure that fucker is dead.
We can certainly try. Good luck with the fucking dragon guy.
Yeah, let's worry about that first.
Yep. Air support would be nice. I would not want to
Mhm.
1v1 a dragon.
Yeah, it's.
This guy's my domain, but I would not be able to match that.
Yep, it's our third dragon?
Technically,
Second.
Our
you're
third,
second.
you're second.
Yeah.
Second? Sinus has stopped keeping track of things that we have faced.
Understandable.
Yeah.
God, we are such capable monster hunters.
Let's not jinx it, please, before we fight the giant, fucking terrifying red dragon that has a reputation.
It's true. You should not do that. You'd love to tempt fate.
That's usually my thing.
I look at Sanus's many low rolls that get the luck.
I mean, those were D100s, can't do luck on those.
Sure. That being said, we'll get you set and see you whenever the fuck shit hits the fan. And he kind of just walks into his war room. You
Take
see
care.
a ship being set up on the docks for you.
Well, shall we, my friends?
Let's set ourselves up on that ship then.
All right.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Okay.
You all make your way. It's going to be another about a week longer. Is there anything
And
you'd like
rolling-
to do, or just vibing all the way?
Let's see.
Uh,
That's, you said a week?
Yes.
That's 2 days for Death Ward, so they complete Death Ward with 5 days.
Go ahead, roll
Left of the week.
Alchemists.
Huzzah.
You're good. The DC
1 away from... no, 3 away. 3 away from
plus.
which I don't even know what the fuck that would do.
So, Death Ward plus. It does the same effect as Death Ward, but you also gain 5d4 temp HP when the effect activates.
Alright, 5d4 temp.
Yep.
Trying to figure out where to put this.
Which means if you're at full HP, well, you can't get Power Word killed at full HP, but if you're at like 99 HP and someone Power Word kills you, they just give you 5d4 temp HP instead. Kind of funny.
That's hilarious.
That's quite useful.
Very.
I
Alright.
would like to try and have a chat again.
You got 7 rolls with the DC decreasing each time, so go ahead.
So you gotta beat an 18 first. Well, there you go.
There you go, day 1.
Wow.
Wow.
You find yourself
done.
in your room, focusing on just the swaying of the ship as you make your way south, keeping yourself nice and isolated as you once more enter that familiar dreamscape. You see King Ural open his eyes in front of you. Well, hello again.
Hey. Sure you've been keeping an eye on things, but shit's been getting ever more interesting and, well, trending towards the worse and worse. I had some questions, as is typical whenever I pop in here.
Of course.
Imp is gonna kind of like. I'm assuming it's the same environment, Tao, like floating, kind of like.
Same as you are always
space.
used to.
Imp is gonna kind of like scratch the back of his neck a little bit, kind of just awkwardly, and then just sits on the ground. Kind of just looks up at King Ural, just like, oh, sorry if this is a bit of a weird one, but What was dying like?
Surprisingly quick.
Eh.
Not much flair to it.
And do you have any idea what happens if something happens to me? Like,
No fucking clue.
right. Fuck. I guess semi-related to that. Way back in Waterkeep, when Amber got taken down by that big fish fucker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember much of it because it was just such a fucking blur, but you manifested, like you came out of me in, like, outside of the Aether Woods. Do you have
Briefly.
any idea? Yeah, what allowed you to do that?
I mean, I have only theories. It's not really something I can do on command.
Well, did something feel different when you could manifest? When
All I know is that Azrath, as you experience, was quite adept at manipulating dreams. And you remember what Zazel told us. Dreams are aether, in a sense. Perhaps it was lingering energy. I'm not sure. That's not my area of expertise.
I'm at a loss. I don't know who to go to for more information on this shit. It's just as novel to you and me as it is to seemingly fucking everyone else.
As we've been told many times.
Yeah, it doesn't make it any less frustrating.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to be frustrated.
Really fucking wish there was another choice, but
Yeah, don't we all? But some of us don't have a choice.
ugh. Sorry, I thought I might, you might know something about this. I don't mean to pop in here unannounced.
It's your own head. Why apologize?
Sometimes it really doesn't fucking feel like it. Thank you regardless.
Anytime.
Gonna break the connection at that point.
The world rapidly decays around you as you return with a deep inhale back in your pool. Never gonna get quite used to that.
No. I just kind of flop back on the bed, just like a big annoyed.
Day 1 passes. Day 2, Sanders finishes his potion. An immaculate display of alchemy.
Explain the potion, Sanus.
Keeps you from dying.
Plus,
Cool.
Yeah.
Keeps you
it's
from
Death
dying
Ward.
plus.
It's Death Ward. It's a little better than Death Ward, but it's Death Ward.
What would the potion actually look like? Is it just like purple swirling ethereal energy in a bottle or some shit?
That's a good question. Given this was made from Pit Fiend Horn.
I don't think my description's that far off.
Probably more red than purple.
Probably more red and
Gotcha.
also not very pleasant looking.
Probably not, I'd imagine. Kinda.
probably doesn't taste the same
It
either.
probably doesn't
No.
taste good.
That's no.
With a
that's no
28,
cherry-flavored
it
cough syrup.
tastes immaculate.
Oh.
He rolled a
I mean,
28 on his alchemy check.
He did roll a 28.
I suppose.
You
It
put a
can
little
taste
spice in
like
there.
whatever the fuck he wants.
I made it taste like licorice.
Black
It's like
licorice.
Joke's on you, I like that
Oh,
shit.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
God.
you know what? I'm pretty sure Vin would too. KJ does not like that shit. That's KJ's least favorite candy in the world.
I'm done.
Hey, same.
Yeah, I'm not alone.
Anything else you are all doing on your way down?
Watch
Day 3,
Yes.
I think I would go up to Sanders asking for that sending stone.
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Which of the two brothers I been trying to get to? Torin?
Torin.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to get to Barman now. Or try.
Same situation as your other brother. The message is received, but you get no response.
Why you do this to me, Tao? God damn it.
Great question.
Fuck. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of just staring at the ocean the rest of the time. Fuck.
Zenith is gonna spend the time trying to fuck around with vials of Mind Flayer Ichor.
Are you actually trying to do anything with it, or are you just fucking around and finding out?
Little of A, little of B.
Okay, so then what are you trying to achieve?
Do you remember that one blood curse that I sent you?
I remember
While back.
several.
Alright, give me 2 seconds whilst I find it.
Okay. So let's take a look at this.
Yeah, it took forever to load, but it actually did load.
Okay, so for this, I would like you to roll an Arcana check.
Arcana. Can I drag Vin into the room?
This
and
isn't
get
something
help?
Vin can help with. This is something that a blood hunter has to do.
I figured as much, but I was gonna ask.
You can
Alright.
get Nox to help, but Nox isn't here.
I was gonna say Nox is not here, so
You won't.
You still got
unfortunate,
a
but fortunate
25.
anyway.
That's not bad.
You have the foundations of what you're trying to achieve set. This will take the rest of the time for you to arrive at the island. Because it is a very complex thing you're trying to do. Creating something completely new.
Yep.
But you have the foundation for something that is very similar to what you first read a long time ago. And if you keep up with this pace, you should be able to, with a little bit of experimentation, make a new blood curse.
Wunderbar.
Whoa.
Well, those are the 5 days that Sanus has.
Anyone else?
I'm gonna ask Sanders for that sending stone again, probably closer to where we're getting to the island.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you using the sending stone so often?
What, can I not?
You can, it's just kind of odd. Like, who are you sending?
I still don't know where my brothers are at, and I'm getting a little worried.
Are they not responding?
They're getting the messages, but yeah, they're not responding.
I mean, sounds like they're not gonna respond. Like, not to be blunt about it, but it sounds like either they can't or don't want to for whatever reason. Because they're getting the messages, right?
But yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not sure sending's gonna help you there. Unless you try and contact someone else. They know where they are, but it sounds like probably not.
Well, I was gonna ask Crolder to possibly look into it, but
I mean, it might be easier to ask Yaman about that instead.
I'm gonna hand him back the stone. I'll have to think on it.
Alright, go ahead and do that. Might want to ask Yaman about it if you're worried, though. Crolder probably doesn't know how to track people down.
I mean, for his position where he was at, he probably knows some things.
Not as much as a information gathering type.
I might
You
might have to worry about once we get to the Wildwoods.
You would note, Amble, from what you understand about Yaman, you would remember that he did used to work for the old Thieves Guild before Avar showed up.
True. Yeah, I got things to think about now.
Alright, well, if you want to reach out to him, go ahead. Or not. I guess that's up to you.
I got things to think about. We'll get to it. Got a fucking dragon to worry about now.
Alright.
Sanus fucking does ascending to Yaman when Amble's not looking.
Okay. Amble leaves, goes back to his room. You cast Sending.
Hey, Sanus, can you look into Amble's brothers? They seem to be missing, and Amble is worried.
Got 8 more.
Also,
Probably a name would work.
yeah, he gives them the names because I don't remember the names.
We'll say, that's the rest of the words.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I can certainly look into that. Any idea? Well, can't really reply right away. Let me know the last known locations when you can. That's all you get in response. I'm assuming you reply the following day.
Yep. And though I don't know, would Sanus know?
I think so, because I think we mentioned it back in Everstone.
Okay.
They were making their way south from... What's the name of the northern coast? Let me take a peep. Oh boy, it's compressed.
Oh no.
I cannot read shit. Here, I'll move y'all to the map. What is the northern coast? Like the northernmost?
Roughwater?
Roughwater. They were making their way south from Roughwater to Ironlock. That's their last known location.
Okay, so Sanus would go ahead and mention that. South from Roughwater to Ironlock was last known
Before
location.
the Iceborne attack.
And he would also mention they are able to receive sending, but not responding.
Alright, interesting. I'll confer with Grimwolf. I'll get my people on it. We'll see what we can get back to by the time you get back here.
Alright.
Situation normal, just so you know, so far, at the Stronghold. That's it. That's all you get.
Okay. Sanus does not respond because that would take another sending.
Yeah. And you arrive on the shores of the Isle of the Monarch.
Wonderful.
They drop you off in a very remote location because you are currently flying Soren's colors. To not get attacked by any outposts. And I'm assuming you all just get off as fast as possible so you don't get seen and associated.
I mean,
Yeah.
straight up, I would cast Fly on Sanus and Imp, and I'd be like, ride or an Amble, and we'd go.
I start
Is the
floating up, and
island-
I'm just like flailing. Like, Vade, come on, you gotta like.
It
warn
only
me at least
lasts for
this
10
spot.
minutes. You cannot
Rabbit.
fly 40 kilometers in 10 minutes.
Oh! Well, I didn't think we were flying there. I figured we were flying to the shore.
KJ, consent is important. You gotta stop just casting a fly on me whenever you want to.
Can
They
I
can and they
cast
will.
Fly on you.
No!
You feel the boat just like come to a stop on the sand a little bit.
Oh shit!
Yeah, just you could just get off.
No Fly.
Oh my
She cast Fly on
God.
herself to get off.
Vin, we could just get off. We don't have to fucking fly anyway.
She does it anyway.
You have a Vin.
I'm a wizard, so tired of magic people.
Oh my fucking god.
Xenos just chucks Imp off the side and then
Beautiful.
jumps off himself.
Good.
Oh god. Is the island kind of the same as Embercord was?
No, you see immediately a lot more instances of wildlife. A lot. I mean, there wasn't many trees on Embercord. There's a bit more consistent trees, and seemingly like roads. Not anywhere nearby. You'd have to like start walking a bit before you found a road. But it definitely seems like this island was a lot more well-traveled than Embercord was. Embercord Cove is just a cove built into a mountain range. This feels more like it used to be a functional society rather than a military outpost.
Kind of getting Celeste vibes.
Celeste on a
Interesting.
bad day.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, this isn't, like, resort status, but it's, like, it's an island that is lived on.
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming
least was.
you're all making your way to Blackstone Peak.
Unless there's another place
Indeed.
we know where to find this dragon.
Are you looking to go straight for the dragon, or are you looking to communicate with people and learn?
I mean, if we can communicate with people, that would probably be best.
Because so far you just know that the dragon is nearby, and you can see like city built into the side of the mountain in the distance.
Yeah, let's try for that. Because if this fucking dragon is a pet of Soren's, I'm sure it's a fucking thorn for them. So, let's get on equal ground, maybe get a little help.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Making your way closer, you pass through several completely destroyed towns. You see some farmland and some, like, barns and sheds and the like that are still intact, and it seems like there's still people tending it, but there's entire halves of these towns that are just completely wiped out, mostly completely empty. Burned terribly. It's as if whatever happened was either... Well, it wasn't recent, you can tell. But it doesn't seem like it was ever recovered. As you make your way further south, approaching the main gates of this black rock mountain, you can see, not nearly as grandiose as Everstone, around 500 or so feet in, like up the mountain, you can see a stairway leading to what seems to be a palace of sorts. And several people looking down upon you all from the main gates. This is where we'll take a quick break.
All right.
Okay.
We resume. Standing outside of these main gates, you see several people appear to be town guards of sorts. They don't seem like your typical town guard type. They don't really pay too much mind, but on approach, you do see the gates open just enough to let you all walk through, essentially. Nothing grandiose, nothing marvelous, just the front gates crack open to allow like a 5-foot wide passageway.
You mean a little bigger for Orin as well to walk through?
Sure.
I mean, Xenos just walks through.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I'm just walking
Yep.
in.
Yep.
Passing through, you see several more of these damaged buildings, although it seems to be a lot less frequent. There are damaged and burned buildings, but for the most part, it seems they have rebuilt quite a bit here. Looking back, you can see several of the quote town guard that you had saw before. Rather young, individuals that are seemingly just, at this point, it's just a day job. You can immediately tell the vibe here is very depressed. But they're making it work. There's life in the streets. There's some open shops, some taverns and the like. No one really paying you too much mind. You get a couple interested glances, but that's it.
Just gonna lean into the ambulance and be like, "You'll find more fucking cheer in a graveyard, I swear."
I mean, they're getting harassed by a dragon. Do you
I
blame
mean,
them?
yeah, no, but still, yeesh. Actually, it's an important question, Tyler. We didn't see, like, the dragon as we were approaching the South Island, like, flying around in the skies or anything, huh?
Nope.
Okay.
I suppose the first and foremost question is there any one particular building that looks like the most important from where we are?
The palace that is up the massive stone stairway built into the side of the mountain.
I crave death.
Can we ask the guard that let us in or is greeting us to
They didn't greet you. They just popped the door open just as soon as you entered, closed it, and kind of looked away. But you can ask them if you'd like.
I'm getting the vibe of like it's his day job. He just wants to go home. Let's make a beeline to that palace.
You just going straight for the palace?
Unless we're gonna go anywhere else, guys.
I don't really got anywhere else to go. We're here to fight a dragon, dude.
Man, fuck it, let's get to it.
Yeah, unless I want to do some shopping, I don't know. Let's go find out.
I'm too broke.
I don't think this town would have much, honestly.
I mean, Tao, unless there's anything other.
As I said, there's buildings, like there's open shops and the like, several different taverns and the like around. They're open and there is like movement and life inside. It's just there is a town operating inside of the destroyed city.
Essentially. So, no, I think we'll just head to kind of the main destination, which seems to be the palace.
On your approach, you do catch a few more stray glances, a group of strangers beelining towards the main stairs. You do note that there are several a bit more official-looking town guard that begin to trail behind you as you start making your way up the stairs. Kind of like off in the... it started that you continue down the road towards the palace steps, and you saw, there's a couple guards 500 feet away. And you kept walking, and you look back, they're still 500 feet away, following you.
Understandable.
They're just kind of, keeping an eye on the random people that just entered.
Should we greet them?
They're kind of 500 feet away. Yeah, they'll catch up if they want to.
All right.
Vin's just at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, for fuck! Okay. She starts walking up.
Okay. You all start walking up, and as you approach, you can definitely see that there are more guards waiting near the top of the stairs as well. And the few guards that you had seen behind you are now many guards that are now behind you on the stairs. You get about halfway up before you're kind of a little bit surrounded. They're not beside you, but there's definitely... you can't descend or ascend too much further without having to at least say hi.
Damn, we can't...
Are they within range to talk?
At this point, with the time it's incredibly noticeable, they're about 100 feet away on each side.
Okay.
Y'all want to say something, or are you just gonna keep following us kind of creepy-like?
You good?
You're saying this from 100 feet away, so they're going to
Yes.
approach. Last I checked, it's a bit strange to just enter a city for the first time and beeline for the king.
It's also kind of strange to not greet someone who enters the city for the first time and then follow them around
Oh, fuck
at
off!
500 feet away.
Don't
It's
pull
true.
that shit. No. No,
It's
none
true.
Of, no, none of that. You need to understand what the fuck happened here.
Dragon?
We don't trust
Dragon.
fucking anyone.
Yeah, Dragon, we're here to kill it. Congrats.
It's a
You're
bit-
welcome.
Who
We've
the
already
fuck
killed one
do you
before.
think you
In fact,
are?
two. Hey, do you know? Have you had a chance to go and look at what happened to the divide? Closest port near?
No. Have you
It's blown
seen
up.
this place? We don't stray. Look,
It's blown up. It's destroyed. We destroyed it.
great. Please leave. We don't want to get burned again.
All right. We're trying to go and kill the dragon so that you cannot get burned again.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm just watching this. This is entertaining.
Yeah, I'm letting, Stannis, you fucking take the reins.
No one else is.
It's
Man,
true.
that's fine. You kind of went in hard.
He is very blunt.
He's saying the
Truth.
truth.
He is saying the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
Look, I'll tell the king that you're here. I'll let you know if he's willing to speak with you. Okay?
Wonderful.
Great.
You see
That's all we needed.
the below the bottom of the stairs they just kind of divide a bit. Just kinda-
What, you want us to go down?
Stairs.
Okay.
We'll let you know
Where should we wait?
anywhere.
Oh, you can also tell the king that Var says hello.
I don't know who that is.
He
They might.
And I walk down.
You see, like, as you're walking by, those with high enough passive perception notice, he just, like, turns to his other dudes like, what the fuck is this? What is happening? Who are these people? Who are these lost sassy children?
This is too good.
As they approach and enter the palace.
It's like,
That
okay,
could have
well,
gone worse.
There's no fucking
Could
way
have gone a
I'm
lot
walk-
fucking better though.
I'm not walking the fuck back down these stairs. She casts fly and floats down.
Oh my god, Vin!
I'm so tired of magic people.
We're gonna fight a
You
dragon.
know,
and you're
as soon
just
as you
burning
start to
spell
cast a
slots.
spell, like, 3 of them point their crossbows at you.
Oh god, I'm just trying to cast fly on myself. Come on.
You don't have to fucking fly everywhere, Vin. You could just walk.
I don't want to walk downstairs.
You're too fucking bad.
Incredibly
Stannis
lazy,
literally
Jesus.
pushes her down the stairs.
Make a strength save.
Oh no! Here we go again.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you made this bed. Now shit in it.
Oh god, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's not great. That's a 6.
Pretty fucking bad.
If you want to continue casting fly, I'm gonna need you to roll a concentration check at disadvantage.
Well, considering it's that or grievous bodily harm,
It's gonna be grievous bodily harm either way.
it's probably gonna be grievous bodily harm, but we take these chances.
Oh my.
You start casting the spell, you can continue, you feel like you got it, and then just kunk, you slam into the stairs, it hurts, you immediately drop the spell, just boom. You take 10 bludgeoning damage.
No, stop fucking casting the spell whenever you fucking want. God's damn.
See? Didn't have to walk even.
Now that's fucking.
You're such a dick!
And you're stupid. And I walk down and give her a pat on the head.
You see, like, the several very jumpy guards that are clearly, like, traumatized about many things, including mages, lower their crossbows.
You're welcome. You didn't get shot now.
Yeah, there was, like, you saw 3, but you also saw, like, 7 others getting their crossbows ready. Like, they reached for them.
Oh,
Great introduction.
The other 3 already held them.
I'm doing great. I'm doing fine.
How about you let Amble and I do the talking? on a visit with the king or whatever the fuck.
Why the fuck would I do the talking?
Because you're not a fucking psychopath like these two.
I hate
Hey, I'm not a psychopath.
At least Sanus has a better persuasion than I do.
This is in character, goddamn.
In character and out of character, I suck at talking. I don't know
In
what the fuck you're
character,
talking about.
oh, my persuasion score.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I get up. I'm no longer prone.
You are no longer prone. Although
we're
you feel the imprint of stairs.
Oh god.
He's got red lines.
Could have been worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
I was merciful.
The stairs rolled
Very
low.
much were.
The stairs did roll I mean, they didn't roll too much. They rolled perfectly
rolled
average,
average.
actually.
Average, actually.
But I placed you farther down the stairs. I could have rolled way more dice.
You could have rolled so many more. And for this, I am grateful.
You are all now at the
Yes,
bottom of the stairs. You see the tension among what seems to be a more militaristic group begins to drop a little, seeing one of the group push another one down the stairs just for the fun of it. They're not as concerned. They're still concerned, but it's a lot less like, oh shit, is shit about to go down, and a lot more, what?
Arguably the better of the two. Very arguably.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all don't have anything better to do, I'm gonna go try to sell things because we're broke.
Fuck off, bud.
Oh, do you
What?
want to be pushed down another set of stairs?
I'll watch. I'll help even.
No.
Alright, Sanders, are you gonna try to sell stuff to the broke people?
Yes. I'm also just gonna visit the market in general.
Go ahead, roll investigation.
Investigation.
Without issue, you manage to find all the places of interest. You see there's, of the shops that are running, a well-stocked general store, there is a blacksmith, there is an alchemist, and an arcanist. Although, it definitely seems the alchemist and arcanist are definitely not, well supplied or funded. It definitely seems like yes, we're here, smile. That's it.
Zennis is probably gonna look through the window, see a total of 3 potions, and then kind of be disappointed.
They have more than that. They have a couple boxes of them, and they're able to do it. It's just you can tell that they are in a city that has been ravaged by a dragon. Do you enter any of the establishments in particular?
I mean, Zennis is definitely gonna enter the alchemist.
You see a human gentleman behind the counter with this long blonde hair and blue eyes. And he's just kind of tending to some plants. Oh, hi.
Hello.
You're new.
Yes.
Cool. What's up?
Just waiting for the guards to talk to the king for us. And also,
What?
don't worry about it.
I'm
And
gonna worry about it.
Oh, we were just here to kill the dragon. Don't worry about it.
You see, he just immediately starts rubbing his forehead. Okay.
It's not our first dragon. It's fine.
Of course. Yeah, sure. Sure thing, buddy. What can I do for you?
What do you have in stock?
I can see if we have any healing potions. Those tend to go pretty quick around these parts. I have some more utility-based ones that are not as important. For reference, they have just about everything 3rd level or lower. And they have nothing 4th level or higher.
Got it. Let's see.
They don't have many healing potions, though.
And basically, is it because they don't have the materials to make higher than 3rd, or
It's
just
because
that they can't?
they are in high demand, or for higher than 3rd. You get the feeling that there was many other competing alchemists, and that this was a dude that was new, and then all of his competition got wiped out.
Unfortunate.
In terms of spells higher than 3rd level. As for the healing potions, they're just in really high demand.
Of course. Well, I'm somewhat of an alchemist myself.
Oh my god.
Okay. Great.
I'm willing to trade, if you'd like. Something that may be useful for you to learn how to make.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah. I know how to make a potion of fire shield. And given the state of the city, I think that may be very useful for you to learn how to make.
Maybe,
Do you know how
but
to?
I mean, I've seen people like try to fight it and cast that spell, and then they fall over and stop moving.
Oh, it's not to fight it. No. It's to run away and not die while running.
They didn't have a chance to run.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Nah, yeah. I mean, I'm in. It piques my interest. I do like making potions, but it wouldn't help me. I would still die.
Well, how about learning how to make Death Ward then?
Oh god, you know how to make Death Ward? Oh
Yeah.
shit, I could use that.
Yeah. And let's see. Death Ward is a 4th level. And you said that they know pretty much every 3rd,
3rd and lower.
2nd, 3rd and lower. Let's see. Death Ward normally is 500. Do you have greater healing potions?
I have one.
How about a greater healing potion and a potion of... They probably won't have that. Dispel magic, actually.
I mean, it's just a recipe.
Well, how about just the dispel magic then?
I could part ways with that. Perhaps. Roll persuasion. You get a little bonus because, you know, you are a superior alchemist.
Persuasion. And I'm underselling myself.
15. We'll bump that up to 17. Yeah, I can part ways with that probably. Yeah. Death Ward's important.
Wonderful. It certainly is,
Yeah.
and it will make you quite popular, I imagine, among the main fighters in this area.
Maybe, but that's a hard potion to make and it's expensive. So
It's a
Yeah.
bit costly,
yeah,
but
a little bit.
it's quite useful. Here you go. He opens up his potion book to the page on Death Ward.
He looks through. Oh God, your handwriting.
Yeah, good at making potions, less good at writing.
What are you, a doctor in a past life? God. And he will copy over the notes and give you a potion of dispel, a splash potion specifically of dispel magic.
Okay.
Sweet.
He only has splash potions of dispel magic.
That's fine by me.
All right. Well, thanks. I will try to make this, I guess. Don't die fighting a dragon. I
I'll
guess.
certainly try not to.
Okay.
It's fine. We have ways to come back.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Good luck. He just kind of goes back to tending to his plants.
And Sanus leaves.
What's everyone else doing?
Are there
Hanging
still
out
guards?
at the bottom of the stairs.
You're just sitting
Are
at
there
the
still
bottom of the
guards?
stairs.
Yup.
Yeah, for the most part. But are there guards still like clocking us, watching us?
From the top of the stairs, yes.
Oh, none on the bottom.
Not really. They've
How?
kind of continued patrolling the city. Yes, Shad?
I'm presuming. Was this. How recent was this place attacked? Like, are there people, like, picking through, like, buildings trying to salvage what they can, or does it look like.
There's no smoke in the air.
Okay. Gosh, could I find like any semblance of what might be like a wealthier household around here? No one's left of one. I know it's a dumb question.
Roll investigation at disadvantage.
Sure.
I was gonna say it's behind you on top of the hill.
I'm aware.
Oh.
All signs lead to stare.
Yeah. That's fair.
All right.
Okay.
Mhm. Anyone else?
About how long would we have to wait?
Great question.
Because if we can, I would like to take a short rest.
You can take a short rest. You definitely have that much time.
Okay. I'm gonna roll my hit die.
Go for it. Heal your 10 damage. Yep, there's 8, and there you go.
do.
You're back to full.
Hooray.
Nice.
Yay.
Oh, amazing.
Anyone else doing anything around town, or are y'all just waiting?
I would say Imp is wandering around town, but would make his way back to the stairs after a bit of a stroll about, kind of just looking supremely bummed. Well,
I want to walk around town and ask a little bit, but armored baby might not be the best idea, so
No.
I'm just chilling.
point out that bummed is not because, no, there's nothing to steal. It's because, oh god, a lot of people just lost everything. Oh, jeez.
As we literally just came from the refuge, like, bruh.
Yeah, it's double whammy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like nothing compared to
Oh,
the refuge.
it's still fucking horrible!
Truth.
In fact, it's arguably worse. This is a much larger city.
Boy, these stairs
Was
are pretty
a
cool.
much larger city.
Was. About an hour passes, and then another, before you see a different soldier come down the stairs. Lord Onwick will see you.
One
Oh.
more time, his name?
You would remember the name. King Onwick.
Onwick?
Alnwick. A-L-N?
Onwick. Okay, Alnwick.
Yep.
Got it.
A-L-N-W-I-C-K. And he gestures to follow as he starts going up the stairs again. And you see he has about 5 dudes to each side just kind of flanking him.
Holy God.
No,
Does he
that's
have a different
appropriate.
outfit compared to everyone else?
They seem to be a little bit more official.
Okay.
Roll insight for the sake of it.
Ooh.
All right,
That's a rare one for you.
it is
15?
15.
Middle road.
You get the feeling that's more than middle road. That is
I was about to
5
say, that
above
is higher than
average.
middle.
I'm so used to 10 not being average for some reason.
You get the vibe. It's a half-elven gentleman. more official clothes. They're not carrying any weapons or armor, but you do see what might be an arcane focus.
Hmm.
You get the vibe that they are more important than the 5 guards flanking them on each side. Especially if they're coming to announce a king's summons.
Understandable. Vin, do you want Orin to take you up since you're being so lazy?
No, I'll walk.
Keep the women.
Alright.
Hopefully.
Keep her
On
close.
a down low.
She's close. Don't worry about her.
Alright. Yeah. Antics are officially over.
You all make your way up. You see the doors open behind you. Not behind you. In front of you.
Whoa!
Reality shifts.
Ah!
Oh god, the fucking ping is bad.
We clip through the doors and then they open.
You enter the Arcanum backrooms. In time, entering in, you see this rather large palace, seemingly mostly untouched from the damage. Vast hall with several pillars set up on each sides, different gardens of sorts set up, like interior gardens with windows and the like. It's very, very elegant, and a long carpet leading up to what seems to be a throne of sorts. Dozens of soldiers lining the sides of the walkway.
No, when you say it's mostly untouched.
There's signs of conflict, but it's definitely like, yes, what has happened here has either been entirely repaired, or there wasn't that much to begin with.
Let's see.
You see sitting on the throne an elderly half-elven gentleman. His demeanor very slumped, as if age is beginning to bear on him a bit. And a familiar sight to you, Sanus, at least from what you've heard, of the champion standing beside him. The one that you know has dueled Soren and died countless times. And they both kind of just stare you down as you enter in.
I'm kind of just looking at the party. Y'all, if you don't mind, I think I'd like to make the first impressions here.
If you don't, I will, so probably a good idea.
Go nuts.
I'm gonna...
To describe, because this you have just entered and there's a long walkway before you get within earshot.
Mm-hmm.
As you all are approaching, you get ready to speak, and as you open your mouth to talk, the figure just kind of rights themselves a bit and just kind of looks up towards you. You see their eyes are just this pure white, and they just speak in this deep voice that just kind of rumbles a little bit in the back of your mind as he speaks. Your arrival is one foreseen. You wish to put Navern's reign to an end, to drive a blade through the heart of the vile. I have seen it. And he just kind of turns his head a little bit towards the gentleman standing beside him as he waits for a response.
Both Imp and Shad are caught wildly off guard by that.
In that case,
uh,
Sennis
Yeah,
kind
I'll
of just
say.
like nods in the background. Yep, that's right. Very cool power, by the way.
You see, upon you saying that, Sanus, there's a slight laugh. You can tell it's pained. You can see that this half-elven gentleman is clearly nearing their 200s, which is
Ooh.
well beyond a standard lifespan. And they turn to the fully armored individual beside them, seemingly as if they're having a conversation silently, giving them a nod before turning back. My champion wishes a trial of proving. He wishes to feel the weight of your strength, to demonstrate if you are true to what I have foreseen. And then he turns back towards the figure. I will heed your request, Lord Greyhawk. A test of strength in single combat. And he turns back towards the four of you. Choose your duelist. Demonstrate your wrath.
Well,
Not to point fingers, Sanus, but yeah.
Hate to be that one.
sounds good to me.
You see...
Sanus is gonna go ahead and step forward then.
Alright.
Oh shit.
You see the figure unlatching from their belt a warhammer, which they whirl out to their side with a trail of lightning crackling behind it as they just right their arm as the shield just shing, apparates as they step forward and interpose themselves between you and the king.
Very nifty.
And they give you a half bow silently.
Sanus will return that and at the same time shift into his feral form, hybrid transformation, and also activate his Crimson Right.
Alright.
Lightning, just to style on the dude.
It's about matched.
And I take 2 damage. Okay.
This tension beginning to fill the room. I would like you to roll initiative. And let me roll for them. Oh, they nat 20.
Ooh.
You see,
4.18. Makes sense. Okay.
you see this fully armored individual swing their hammer to their side, and as you prepare yourself, they dash forward and with a massive overhead slam are going to strike down towards you.
Okay.
Does a 27 hit?
No, of course it does.
You take 17 bludgeoning damage as it just slams into your shoulder as this burst of lightning follows, and you take 8 lightning.
Okay.
You stagger
And I
back.
imagine the 17 is magic.
It
just
is.
to make sure.
It is very much magical.
I figured.
As you stagger back, they immediately roll it in their hand and change into an uppercut, and will attack a second time for a 23.
I will go ahead and do a normal eyeless for that.
Go ahead and roll your Hemocraft die.
Okay. Oh,
Nice.
1. No, it's the 1.
Oh,
It's 22, still
I thought that
hits.
was for damage. Sorry.
Yeah, you're looking at the damage. That's just all the additives.
So you see this energy begin to darken around their eyes, and you just see this burning, piercing color of just slate blue through the helmet as they like the bloodshot beginning to curl in on their eyes. They're just like embracing it and follow through. You take 20 more bludgeoning and an additional 5 lightning
Okay.
as they're going to make their third attack. For only a 16, thankfully.
That misses.
So after the uppercut just impacts you in the chest, you stagger back, and they whirl around one more time, and you just manage to deflect the hammer to the side with Requiem, this clash of lightning just sending sparks across the carpet below you. You see tiny little embers begin to start up across your feet, as it's now your turn.
Someone might want to take care of the fire.
It's only been a few seconds. It's fine.
Fair enough. He's going to attack. For 24.
24 ties.
Oh no.
So that's however much that is. 12. He's going to
15, 25 on the first hit.
Yep. Also, brand of castigation on the first hit.
Sure, he is marked. You see as your blade impacts and carves across their armor, there's a slight trail of blood that follows, and you see beginning to spiderweb underneath their armor. In the few places you don't see plates, this brand just begin to burn itself on.
Yep. The second one was a net 1, so I'm going to go ahead and luck that, like I said. 17 instead, so 28.
That'll definitely hit, so that's another 21 damage.
Okay.
As you carve down once more, you see those flames. He has to adjust his footwork because it's beginning to burn one of his feet, and that opening gives you a time to get a strike in at his midsection as he adjusts himself and readies his shield once more.
And one more. That is 18, unfortunate.
As you strike forward with your claw, it begins to grind against the shield, and he actually slams it up in like a shoulder check, essentially, and destroys your guard as he immediately slams down with his hammer as he's going to use riposte. 18 to hit, though.
Nope.
So as he parries you, and you see this hammer immediately begin to bear down straight towards your head, you just slam the guard of Requiem in the way, and just once more this clash of sparks just gets sent flying out as the hammer just whips right past. You feel the wind carried behind it, like through the whiskers. Like, holy shit. He rolled almost max damage on that attack.
Oh, that would have been less than ideal.
And that is your turn, correct?
That is my turn.
Alright. He is going to, seeing your fighting style a bit longer, he's going to make one more attack and try to use a maneuver.
I figured he was a battle master.
28 to hit.
That will hit. Unless...
Unless... Oh, are you going to use lucky?
I'm going to try. I'm going to use lucky.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
7.
19 misses you. So, you manage to, once more, those flames that are beginning to pick up, you can use to your advantage. As you take a step back instinctively away from the fire, as they step into one patch that's burning a bit, and it throws them off just enough for you to step out of the way. Very lucky, as they're going to attack 2 more times. 20 to hit, which I believe misses.
No, that will
Ties?
hit. He's going to eyeless.
Alright, and that guarantees a miss.
Let's roll it. Because not a 20. What? Ignore me, it's not a d20.
It was half of a d20, we'll say it was half of your d8, is it?
It's a d8, I believe.
Yeah, so it'd be a minus 4. 16 definitely misses.
Okay.
As you see, they were able to resist it the first time, but not quite as much the second time. As you managed to just lean out of the way of the next one, hammer just going right past the front of your head as they right themselves and are going to go for a massive overhead slam. And as you get ready to dodge, they slam it behind them and go for an uppercut the direction you went to dodge. They're going to feint and get advantage on their attack. So 31 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 16 bludgeoning as you dodge to the side to try to get out of the way of the overhead slam as you just get caught in the side by the hammer. 16 bludgeoning and 5 lightning.
Okay.
And you see they just kind of like hunker down, kind of behind their shield, just kind of getting ready once more to counter some of your attacks, as it's now your turn.
Technically, I have to do a wisdom save.
You're good.
I think that's a pass.
Yes, DC's 8.
Yep. So let's see.
Does he take damage for your brand?
He does take some
He
psychic.
does take damage. Yeah.
3 is your modifier?
3 is my int modifier. Yep.
So yeah, he takes 3 psychic. You see, as he lands that blow, he kind of winces a bit in the general direction. Like where he hit you, you also see he kind of staggers a bit in that area as if he's sharing your pain.
Okay. Well, time to retaliate, hopefully.
Fuck his day.
So, Requiem. 23. I think that just misses.
That just misses.
So, gonna go for another 21. I'm gonna go ahead and use lucky for the last time.
Okay. Just roll a straight d20 here.
12. That's a 23.
23 misses just barely again.
Annoying.
And for the third strike.
And for the third strike.
Oh. So you see, he hunkers down in that position, kind of staying, like just keeping the shield interposed. You strike down once and you manage to just completely deflect it. And once more you thrust forward with a piercing attack as they manage to, just using their hammer, glide the blade to the side, and they're just expertly dodging out of the way of your strikes. As you go for a claw, thinking there's a weak spot in his defenses, as he sidesteps into a strike, as he's going to use another superiority dice to riposte.
Okay.
It's a 29 to hit.
That'll hit.
You take 14 bludgeoning and 4 lightning as it just slams you on the back. You kind of wince a bit as, yikes. It's kind of a lot.
It is. We'll see. That said, hold on. I'm trying to remember how the boon even works.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
it's when you take the attack action, you can choose to
Okay.
activate it.
Okay, so I was reading reaction. Okay.
Yeah, it's a reaction when you take the attack action.
Got it. I'll do that some other time then.
Okay.
Oh boy.
It's now his turn. He's going to, once more, do a flurry of attacks. You see there's definitely a lot of intent behind these coming strikes. 24?
That'll hit.
You see as he swings up, he actually is aiming for the base of your wrist, as I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Strength, save. 15.
15 fails. As you feel the hammer impact your wrist, you take 18 bludgeoning and 7 lightning. As
18
Requiem...
and 7?
Yep, 18 and 7. As Requiem scatters out of your hand and just tumbles across the carpet, he goes in once more for a slam in on your now completely exposed side with a 19.
That hits.
Ooh. You take you rolled low, thankfully, 10 bludgeoning and 2 lightning.
Sanus is at 8.
Okay. As he reels back for... Actually, no, that was a trip attack. I need you to make another strength save. Oh, and I need to roll a superiority die. There's only a 5. As you fall prone, as he hooks the hammer behind and just rakes it out as you fall onto your back. And with one overhead slam, he's going to take one more attack against you.
I mean, that's gonna hit. It's advantage.
Nope. Double 17s.
I'll take that.
As the hammer rockets down, you just roll out of the way as it crumbles into the stonework beside you with this massive crater. As it's now your turn, he's in a little bit more of an exposed position this time around.
Wonderful. Sanus is going to get up.
You do so, and you're basically just boxing.
Well, I mean, predatory strikes.
True. It's really good boxing.
It is.
Boxing too.
It's dirty boxing. What the hell are you talking about?
Sanus will go ahead and use his boon.
Alright. You regain 1/4 of your total HP.
I forget what that is.
What's your health?
131?
You get 33 hit points back.
Let's take another hit. Or 2 if you're lucky.
Okay.
And you now have an extra attack as part of your attack action, and advantage on your strikes.
Okay, so that leaves 4.
You get 4 attacks at advantage.
1,
Ooh.
2,
Hits.
3,
Oh,
4.
damn. He has no superiority, so he can't counter hit you. You
Shit's rigged.
claw once as there's a spray of sparks across his shield. You basically spend the other 2 attacks grabbing onto it and pushing it down as you just get a massive claw through the top part of his chest for 19 damage.
How does he look right now?
I think that almost... Hold on, I need to check. He is not quite bloodied yet.
I always forget about that. Okay. Let's see. Wonder how much movement he has. Because I used half my movement.
To get up.
Okay. Oops. That's not what I wanted. 10. 22.5, technically. And then, Tabaxi movement.
Where are you going?
Let me see. Let me just measure things. 40 feet. I don't want to head straight back because that would make the most sense, but
Yep.
that would actually make the most sense.
You're heading
Unfortunately.
straight backwards.
Yep.
Go ahead, make your move. I'll allow
boy.
the crowd to move out of the way as reaction.
Yeah, I was about to say, everyone's
It's
like,
about-
oh fuck!
Ye will take an op attack.
Certainly.
31.
I mean, yeah.
You take 10 bludgeoning and 7 lightning. So 17 total.
Okay.
So as you dash away, how much movement did you clear, by the way, total? Full 70?
Basically 70, yeah.
Cool. As you basically begin to just backstep rapidly, he swings out and manages to catch you once more on the side of the leg as you're running away. You're not feeling great, but you've made a considerable amount of distance, and he has to close that distance. I'm assuming that's your turn?
That is.
Okay.
Don't forget about those brands every hit.
Oh,
That's
right.
true.
Or 3 for each.
So 9. Or how many times has he hit you?
I think
He
it
hit
was
twice last round.
2.
At least 3.
He hit twice last
So,
round. So
That was 2
minus
last
6.
round, and you already counted the first one. Yep.
Okay, so minus 6. Good to know. He is going to follow. He will run his full 30 feet of movement. He will action dash another 30 feet. And then he's going to action surge, hold action to attack on your approach. He just kind of just enters a more defensive position, is just kind of waiting for you. That's his turn.
Okay.
Back to you.
This man's scary.
He's a champion for a
How's about-
reason.
I was gonna say, when he's running past us, can we make a perception of like just how, I don't know, I want to see how physical this man is.
What
Like, how
level is
intimidating
he?
does he look?
Go ahead, roll perception or insight. Uh,
22.
perception. You see, he is for the perception boys rather than the insight boys. You can tell that he is incredibly built. He is 2
bridge
points away
hits.
from 20 in all physicals.
Oh, jeez.
And this is with rolling his stats. He has 20 strength, 18 dex, 20 con.
Soren beat that. Oh no.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no surprise.
Insight. Hey, he's a guy. Shrug. That being said, it's your turn, Sanus.
Yep, I'm just reading on something
Yeah.
because I forget how some things work.
And just so you know, with the extra damage he took from the brand that we both forgot about, he is bloodied.
Yay.
Yeah.
That's good. It's not about winning, it's about as many points as you can score.
Oh yeah, I figured. First things first. Bonus action heal temp HP.
You also get 5 because you're below half, right?
Oh yeah, I get 5 more. Yes. Thank you. I've been adding it like after the turn because I literally remember by the end of the turn.
Fair.
So that plus bonus action blood charge temp HP.
Okay, nice. Go ahead, roll your. I think it's 2.
It's
2 Hemocraft.
Hemocraft die.
So 2d8. I think
so
it's plus your
that's-
int.
Let me just check. Gain 1 charge. Gain temp amount roll plus int. So 3, 6, and another 11. So 17.
Nice. 17 temp HP, very nice buffer. I'm assuming you picked up Requiem on the run back.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just to clarify. You see the energy that you've collected from striking him begin to just build in the palm of your hand as you feel a bit rejuvenated. You feel this mini adrenaline surge, essentially.
Well, you're gonna have to approach and attack regardless.
Yeah. You can do your attacks before he gets to use his reaction to attack.
Okay.
Reaction will happen end of your turn.
Okay. Since I bonus actioned, I'll use two-handed strikes for Requiem
Alright.
and not advantage.
There you go.
30 definitely hits.
And another 25.
25 hits too!
Yes.
How much damage is that?
27
whack.
for the first one and 28 for the second one.
All
That
right.
is 55 altogether.
So as you steel yourself and you get ready, you see him in a stance, waiting to receive your charge, and it's strange. It's as if you remember sparring with Ronan and you just taking this moment to breathe and calm yourself, see exactly where to strike as you run forward and 2 massive slashes carve through his defenses, 2 big carves through his chest. He staggers back. He's looking really bad. As he kind of for a moment, he's on one knee before just slamming up with his hammer. He's going to take his attacks because he held his turn, essentially.
Yeah.
23,
That'll hit.
18,
That does not.
and a 20.
That does.
Holy shit. He almost max rolled the first attack. From the knee, he just does a massive uppercut and manages to hit on, underneath your arm, and it is rough. You take 21 bludgeoning and 11 lightning.
21 and 11. Give me a second. That removes that. Plus another 4 overflow. And 11 lightning.
Yes.
Okay.
And the next attack... what's your HP at?
19.
Raising it down and slamming, you feel you're not going to be able to dodge. And you just feel the weight of the impact behind it as it just stops about half an inch from the top of your head. He deals 29 damage, but holds back. Stopping, not killing you.
It would have downed me.
And you see he's breathing pretty heavily through the armor as he just kind of stands and turns and just gives a pained nod towards the king before putting the hammer back onto his belt, giving you a nod, Sanus, before making their approach back. A lot more haggard than before. He had 13 health left.
Oh my
Before he
god,
leaves.
what a duel!
Make that.
Do you make a wisdom
Before
save?
I have to make a wisdom save.
Yep.
Oh, I was gonna say.
You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
I'm good.
Yes.
Technically, is he at 10 because of that last hit?
No. He's at the 19 he was at before.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah, he does take brand damage, but whatever.
Oh yeah, he is okay. He is at 10.
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I'm saying.
Actually, he's
He is at
he's
10.
doing even worse. He's at
and
7.
would be at 7.
Oh god.
So he is at extremis, just the same.
Yeah. 2 really fucked up dudes.
Also, Sanus is gonna go back off to a corner for a few minutes.
You see a small
gonna rush
wave
and
of
give you berries
guards
before you
just back away.
Good idea.
Actually, what's your move speed?
Move
these-
speed without dash is 45.
They're just gonna back up as well.
Roll shift.
Yeah, that's about right.
I'm just like up to next to Vin, like, well, that was certainly fucking something.
Holy fucking crap.
You see, they kind of just take a knee beside the throne, just kind of leaning beside it a bit.
Alright. Sanus recovers.
Yeah, in time you recover back up to half. Don't have to make wisdom saves. All the dudes return to their post. There you go.
Yep.
As you just see the king nod to himself. It seems that my visions are, well, accurate. This is the lot that will, well, at least give us our best chances. You're dismissed, Breeze, if you wish to take a breather. And they kind of just take a quick stroll and exit stage left.
Stage left.
But he went right.
His left.
Stage
touche.
left. Stage left.
Touche. Touche.
At this point, you see the tension in the room has diminished a bit. It's a lot less, you do something fucked up and we will stab the shit out of you, and a lot more, you have our respect.
We love respect.
You have respect. The king is awaiting your approach.
Well, shall we?
Sanus will go ahead and approach.
Nice work, man.
Yeah, I'm letting Sanus take the lead on that one. He did put on the
Sanus,
show.
you need a couple berries, or you're good?
I'm good. He will drop hybrid form at this point, though.
Mm-hmm. So you come to our home. As you can tell, it's in ruin. I understand what you're here to do, and should you succeed, we will lend what aid we can in the fight against Navern. Is there anything we can do to help?
Information to start.
Yeah. Where he's located at, what? Just anything really, anything important.
Navrix waits in the mountain range to the west. It'll become apparent when you get closer. Its presence has merely corrupted the land around it. A once docile range become violent, volcanic storms of dust and ash. It will await you within. It will be quite the test to get there.
How far a day's journey is it?
A few days' travel, if you're quick. Out of character, about 140 or so kilometers.
Okay.
Couple days.
Couple days.
Are we wandering into a den of sorts, or is it a full-on keep with the beasties?
It is no keep. It resides within the beginnings of a volcano.
We got that going for us at the very least.
I mean, we know where he's at. How long has he been causing commotion here?
Several decades.
So probably just as long as Soren's been in power.
Longer. Well, no. I misspoke. Soren has been in power far longer. We had to retreat once he set this beast upon us. So I sent my champion to duel until they would at least somewhat bend a knee. They're keeping a watchful eye for our action. Should we move against the king, it will arrive. It will claim everything that we have left. So we've been waiting for salvation.
Well, I suppose that's us. It's just kind of like shifting from one foot to another. Just he had planned all of this, like how this interaction was going to go out in his head, and this is so not what he was expecting, and it is throwing him off very hard.
What can you tell us about Soren?
Many things. From a long time ago. Anything in specific catches your interest?
Well, why would be certainly an interesting one, but perhaps how he came to power and anything that might be of use in the upcoming fight against him.
As I'm sure you know, it wasn't always under one king. In the mainlands of Sivorn, among the bandits and marauders, there was council. Soren was not the first to claim rule over them all, but it definitely appears that he will be the last. Soren, to my understanding, was in wait to take control over the bandit clans and the mainlands. When the time was right, he struck challenged and dethroned the Bandit King and begun to make changes. Began to organize and militarize to something so much worse. I know not where he got his prowess or his power. That much is blind to me.
Your champion, he's fought Soren a few times before, yeah?
Many, countless.
And he keeps coming back, despite being taken down. I'm sure you're familiar with the wreath that Soren's
If you are
control of.
concerned about his state of being,
Well,
you can rest assured he is not undead.
there's less concern and more curiosity, but I'm just even more curious. Is there anything similar to what Soren's doing with his wreath members?
I am unsure. I don't believe so. What Breeze goes through is terrible. But if he were to fall, he would return here. And in time, he would return to us.
I give Vin a very, confused but concerned look.
I mean, she'll be realistic with the imp. This is nothing she would really understand. Vin is not knowledge on the fundamental of reincarnation.
Roll an Arcana check, because you did observe the entire fight.
Would
Got
Samus
it.
be able to?
You can at disadvantage because you were too busy dodging the hammer.
That is fair.
Oh!
Wow.
I'll give it to the boy.
Vin didn't quite catch it, but being that close that long and... Ow! The hammer. There is something weird about his armor. It was... without a doubt, +3.
I mean, armor class 24.
Yeah.
Plus shield, plus plate. Yeah, that makes sense.
He, there's something fucky about that armor. Whatever it is incredibly powerful.
Well, either blessed or cursed, but my bet is on cursed if I had to say it.
Both, in a sense. To experience death countless times and still walk. You can't forget that.
Well, you know or have heard of what Soren can do. I suppose, would we be able to speak with your champion to glean any knowledge he might have on how Soren fights?
You could try to communicate with him, but he suffered an injury long ago that prevents him from speaking. From what I have gleaned from his visions, Soren seemingly did not need to exert himself much to dispatch of him. Whatever secrets he holds are blind to us still. Soren would dispatch of Breeze with just his blade. Nothing more. You now know he uses a sword. Let's go.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Figured we could have
That's
inferred
a
that.
plus in our book.
I don't like this man.
We'll take it.
All right. Any more questions?
I'm admittedly a little bit stumped.
Many, but none that he could answer.
You said you foresaw us coming. Might I ask how?
You could say I'm a seer of sorts. There are many potential paths forward. I get glimpses from many of these paths.
What
I've
are
seen
the ones you see the most?
it's never consistent. But I've seen you arrive on my doorstep several times. Some in ruin, some victorious, some concerned, some malicious.
I don't suppose the name Fate Weaver means anything to you?
The god of fate and dreams. He holds up from his neck a symbol. It matches the symbol of the Fate Weaver.
Well, checks out now.
Makes sense.
I am not a devout worshipper, but I acknowledge their strength. It is a courtesy to bear this symbol upon my person.
Time to send Zazel ascending. No.
Good God. You do need contact other plane for that.
Unfortunate. Yeah, ascending fails. Although, I think as written, it fails like only 5% of the time, which is ridiculous.
The Divine Gate has different rules.
Yeah, no. I would expect it to.
Sending just do not work.
That's
Just get a
international
dial
calls.
tone.
We don't have that plan.
Yeah. Congratulations, you have found one of the only divination wizards in the setting. They're about to die from old age.
Holy fuck.
Well, that's unfortunate.
They are very, very old.
Well, then learn all that you can. Later, not right now.
I'm trying, bud.
When do you intend on departing?
Probably as
I'd
soon
ra-
as we can.
I'd like to lose the concussion first.
Yeah, at least a rest.
Perhaps we
Um,
could provide a remedy. A token of good faith that you would see this task to its end. And he kind of gestures as the figure you were speaking with earlier that guided you in returns holding a small chest. And he hands it to you, Sanus. You feel the familiar sloshing of potions within.
Oh boy, a chest. I love chests.
Oh boy, potions. I love potions.
He opens it. Oh boy, potions. I love potions. No.
4
Yep.
superior healing potions.
Mmm.
1 for each of you.
Oh boy.
Snap. Yep, just gonna add that to the box.
Well, he'll go ahead and hand them out in that case.
Yeah, I was about ready to ask, are you going to hand this out, or are you just going to hold them all to yourself?
No, he's got 3 at this point.
Not that I don't appreciate your company. But if you linger, there's a chance that the wrong eyes will fall upon us.
Yeah, we've had that happen a few times now.
We would not want Navrix to be aware of your impending assault. So go.
Alright, shall we?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, thank you for your time, and we'll be back.
He
We,
nods.
we appreciate it, King Onwick.
He gives a nod of his head as several of the soldiers kind of step back, give you all a nice, clean walkway out of the palace. Do you all make your
looks
way
like
out?
We're gonna go set up camp.
I suppose we're heading out.
Yeah,
Alright.
Let's roll.
And you all do so. Heading down the massive stairwell once again, Vin, you get a flashback. The pain.
Sanders does not, in fact, kick her down this time.
Where are
He
you
does
all going?
contemplate it, though. Well, wait. Actually, hold.
Okay.
He does not kick her down.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Thank goodness.
What are you all
Well,
doing?
If they're worried about us being in the city, if he's gonna try to attack, maybe we should get out of the city and slowly make our way, west?
West. To the mountain range to the west is what I believe he said.
We have
That
to
is
go to the ring
correct.
of Mordor.
So,
Die.
somewhere in this range.
I have
If I'm
signified
not
it
mistaken.
with a marker.
Right there.
You can just point to the marker. You could just point. You don't have to keep circling it. You can stop circling it. You can stop circling it. You can stop circling it.
Oh no!
You can stop circling. That's the entire map, Lark.
About 140 to 150 kilometers.
Oh god.
And
So what? How many days is that?
Like 4 or 5?
depends on how fast your pace is. Being said, you all exit the city and begin making your way southwest, en route to Navrix, loyal to Soren. And this is where we'll pick up next session.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Ah, fuck.
A little bit of the shorter one, but that's fine, because Shad's internet did just also die, so
Woo!
it's
we love that.
fine. All fine here.